All right, is it the chicken or the egg that comes first? We're talking about a question of nature versus nurture today. In fact, I'm answering probably one of the most common questions or comments that I receive when I'm speaking at an event or some sort of conference. How did you become so confident? Or I wish I had some of your confidence. Guess what? You don't need to be born confident. In fact, most people aren't. Confidence? Well, I think it's cultivated. You just need to know the right tools. Most people think confidence is something you either have or you don't, like it's some kind of magic gift. But what if I told you it's actually something you can create? Stick around because I'm going to give you 4 hacks to increase your confidence immediately. Things you can start using today to show up stronger, feel more powerful, and own any room you walk into. But before we talk about what builds confidence, let's talk about what destroys it, because most people are doing these things without even realizing it. All right, mistake number 1, waiting to feel confident before taking action. Confidence comes from action, not the other way around. You don't wait to feel ready. You take action and then confidence follows. Here's an example. I want you to think about learning to drive. You weren't confident the first time you got behind the wheel, were you? But the more you did it, the more natural it became. All right, mistake number 2, talking yourself out of things. Have you ever had a moment where you wanted to speak up or post something or go after an opportunity, but you hesitated? Well, that hesitation is your brain keeping you small. Do you want a hack? Confidence isn't about being fearless. It's about acting despite fear. Okay, mistake number 3, relying on external validation. If you only feel confident when people praise you, you're handing over your power. True confidence, it's internal. It's built by trusting yourself, not waiting for approval. So now that we know what not to do, let's talk about how to build unshakable confidence. Hack number 1 is what I call the power pose trick. What is that, you say? Well, did you know that how you hold your body and mind affects how you feel? Studies show that just standing in a power pose for 2 or 3 minutes can lower your stress hormone, cortisol, and boost testosterone, which is a confidence hormone. Try this before an important meeting or a call or just a moment. Stand tall, put your hands on your hips, kind of that Wonder Woman pose, or raise your arms in a V shape, the victory pose. Whoops, plant. All right, it works. Hack number 2 is the I belong here mindset shift. Most people walk into a room feeling like they need to prove themselves. It's time to flip that script. Instead of wondering, am I good enough? I want you to walk in assuming you belong, because you do. Here's your homework. Next time you enter a room, pull your shoulders back, make eye contact, and remind yourself, I belong here. I'm worthy. Even if you have to say it to yourself as you're walking through the door. All right, are you ready for hack number 3? This is the 5-second rule. And no, I'm not talking about food that falls on the floor. This hack actually comes from Mel Robbins, and it's one of the most powerful confidence tools out there. If you hesitate for more than 5 seconds, your brain will talk you out of it. Want to know when this happens to me? Well, it's usually when I'm on a roller coaster or a zip line or a new ski lift. Are you getting the idea? I'm not super confident around heights. I've had to force myself into these situations so that I don't let the situation win. I'm not going to do that. The first time I went snow skiing, I actually stood at the top of the mountain and cried. Not kidding. I even rode the lift back down the mountain. That's called the lift of shame. So sad. Don't let your brain take the opportunity to steal your doubt, and we want you to create confidence. Instead, try this. When you feel the urge to speak up, hit send, or make a move, count down from 5 and just do it. Action kills doubt. And last but not least, hack number 4, how you speak to yourself matters. Your brain is always listening. Confidence starts in your head. If your inner dialogue is constantly negative, it's time to change the script. And this one's easy to try. Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I am confident. I trust myself. I deserve to take up space. It might feel weird at first, but repetition reprograms your brain. Do you need to hear that again? Oh yeah, your brain is listening, and repetition reprograms the brain. I used to really struggle with confidence. I mean, seriously, as a military kid, all of those moves, all of those new schools, 3 middle schools and 3 high schools. Ugh, I was a professional new girl. I would second guess myself. I'd play small. I'd worry about what the other girls would think. I would wonder if I would fit in. But once I started applying these shifts, owning that space, speaking to myself differently, and taking action, even before I felt ready, everything changed. And if I can do it, I know you can too. I believe in you. Now, just trying out once or twice, it might feel a little bit awkward, but if you will commit to you, you'll see and feel the difference. Now for me, I didn't have a choice. I was gonna move whether I wanted to or not because my dad got relocated. I'll share this though, I was tired of being on the sidelines, not getting picked for a team, or not having invitations to social events because no one knew who I was. I had to make the change, a decision at a very young age, and I continue that practice every single day. Now, God does have a sense of humor. I foolishly thought that once I became an adult, this whole professional new girl thing would be over. I'd leave it behind. I thought I would settle into what I considered a normal life. No. I still travel internationally for work. In fact, I have new coworkers every week, new clients every week, new products, new events. You get the idea. When I think about it, God had me in training from a very early age to understand just how to create a courageous confidence. Confidence isn't magic, it's a skill. It's something that you build by taking action, showing up, and owning your space. So here's my challenge to you. Choose one confidence hack from today's video and try it. Try it for a full week. Then come back and tell me how it went in the comments. Comment below which confidence hack you're going to try first. This will keep you accountable. And if this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more confidence boosting content. And if you want even more mindset shifts, check out this video here. I'll see you next time.